Hey, this is JC. Welcome to Urban Life Guy, where we explore the urban lifestyle and jungle survival. It has been a minute. I've been busy. I'll tell you about it in just a bit, but I thought I'll show you my current EDC loadout. First, if you watch this channel regularly but have not subscribed, please do so to help the channel out. And if you'd like to support the channel even more, do check out my shop links in the pinned comment or description below. You can even join as a channel member for exclusive content. Thanks a lot. I know I've been gone for quite a while. I've actually been busy with another channel that has grown pretty fast. I've got over 3,000 subscribers in less than 2 months, so that's pretty good. And do check it out if you're interested in pool. I'll leave the link in the description for that channel. But back to this, well, I thought the last time I did an urban EDC loadout was in May. I've changed some things, mainly because I'm going out more, and I thought I'll share with you my current loadout for the past 2 months and the foreseeable future. So the pouch I'm using here is actually an upgrade of the one that I was using previously. It's a bigger pouch. It's also by Tactical Geek. I really love this stuff. This is part of their KSYS system. It's a modular system of EDC bags that you put together to create a sling bag. It comes with 3 different pouches, but I'm using 2 here. That's all that I need, but they're larger than the older pouch which I was using, which was that coyote tan one, and you can check out that in the previous video in the link in the card above or description below. This is the KSYS system. This is the large pouch, and this is the triangular pouch, and together they really work together for my current loadout needs. So nice big beefy bag, really good X-Pack material. So just show you this. Now I won't go through the specs of the bag. You can check out the video in the link above as well, or the description, to check out all the details. But this is available from Tactical Geek, and you can check out the link as well as a discount code if you want to buy this. But generally, high quality materials. Fit and finish is great. All the hardware they use and the components is just nice and big. And if this is kind of aesthetic in terms of a urban, modern, sleek look with a lots of functionality, you like this sort of pouch. So there is a front flap over here. So you can see there's a compartment over here. Now, I don't put anything here unless I need to. For example, if I'm going to a mall and there's a parking ticket that I need to keep, I would keep that in there. Or if I need to temporarily hold any kind of card, I would slot it in here as well, so it doesn't get lost. And that's just a really nice feature. This actually opens up like that, and over here I've got my power bank and charging cable because I use lots of power. I'm going a lot out to film now, and that's why I need a larger loadout as well. Now, good thing of this pouch is you can put your own morale patches, as I've done over here, but if you wanted a cleaner look, you could actually put this inside, and then you can zip this up, so you can see, then you get a nice clean look. But I personally like this look, and I also like to have that compartment for my charging stuff, so I'm very happy with that. Now over here we have the main compartment. I'll come to that in just a bit. Let's look at this smaller triangular compartment over here. Now you might be wondering, why would you need something like that? I find this perfect to put all these small accessories and items. So I've got my car key fob over here. I've also got my earbuds. Now these are the Sennheiser CX Plus True Wireless. They're great earbuds. If you're interested to look for good quality earbuds that aren't particularly very expensive, I mean, they aren't cheap, but they aren't super expensive, I would actually highly recommend this Sennheiser CX Plus True Wireless. Now, what else do I have in here? I've got one more item here. Now, it looks like a pair of earbuds again. It's not a backup. This is actually a set of microphones. That's right. It's a clip-on lavalier microphone. And over here, we have this which goes into the phone. And if you buy this, you might get a free cat at times. This is Omi, by the way. Omi, I'm filming. I guess you can be here for a while. But this is from Boya. And it's the Boya Mini. It comes with 2 microphones. It comes with the attachment that you plug into your phone. So this is meant to be used with a phone. It's noise cancelling, and that's really great because I'm filming in a noisy environment, but my voice comes out really good. So I'm really happy with this. So if you're looking for a very reasonably priced set of lavalier microphones for your phone, this Boya Mini. I'll put the link in the description as well. So that is that, and I also have some chapstick. That's right, my lips do get dry at times, especially if I'm in the air-conditioned environment for a long periods of time, so I do keep that handy. All right, let's have a look at the back over here. There is a zipper compartment. I do actually like that. In the previous or other pouch is just a Velcro tab. This really keeps everything in, and this is really kind of my personal hygiene kind of pouch with all the masks and napkins and some wet wipes as well. All right, so that is there. Now just check out the strap. So one thing I really like about this particular pouch is just look how wide and thick that strap is. So even if you have a heavy load, it gets very comfortable, and then you do have little compartments for you to keep stuff in here as well. So just really very nice. And then you can of course take it apart in terms of the holder, and you kind of just, I always forget how to use this. Yeah, lift that up and that comes out. I never actually take it out. I never need to do that because I just sling it over my head and shoulders. All right, let's get to the main compartment. So I keep quite a lot of stuff now, and that's why I moved to this bigger pouch because I'm filming, so I do have this mini tripod with a holder for the phone. And I do have a wallet. I've shared this particular wallet. This is a Japanese style design, and it's very simple. It's just a zipper compartment like that. I keep all my cards, some cash, medication if I need. It's all just in there. If I am going out for a short bit, I'm not bringing out a loadout like that, I can just grab this along with my Swiss Army knife or a Leatherman. Well, I won't grab a Leatherman, I'll grab a Swiss Army knife along with this to put in my pocket. And in my pocket I also carry my phone, so my phone doesn't go in the pouch, it goes into my pocket. So that's my wallet. I've also got a water bottle. Doesn't carry a lot of water, but this is a good size. It's flat, so it doesn't take up so much space, and it's always just good to be hydrated. If I need, then I just do a top up. Now over here there are 3 compartments. I don't have anything over here. Over here I've got a pen. This is just a Zebra expandable pen. Here I have my trusty Leatherman Skeleton CX. So this is something I've been carrying for quite a long while, and I've been kind of rotating out between a Swiss Army knife and the Leatherman, and I'll tell you with full honesty, I get usage out of both of them. But I just find that this Leatherman has the option of the pliers, which is what the Leatherman has, and it's got all the other functionalities of a basic Swiss Army knife, and I don't find it too bulky. I mean, for a Leatherman I find this slim and it's not too heavy, and because I don't carry it in my pocket, I carry it in a pouch, it is not too heavy, and I use this a lot, right? Every week I'll definitely use some function, whether it's a knife, whether it's the screwdriver. I've even used this hammer. So this is a third-party add-on, and that's 3D printed, but I've used that to hammer something down. So it's just been useful. So as an EDC tool, it's still my go-to, that skeleton tool. I haven't found a need to swap out. And then in terms of flashlight, I'm carrying this new flashlight. This is awesome. This is the Wubin X3. So this is I haven't reviewed this. I'm going to review it in due course, but I've been carrying this because it's just so awesome. It's called the Owl. As you can see, it's cute. It looks like an owl, but it's just so bright as well. So you get a low light, you can get the bright, just see how bright that is, and you can get strobe and all kind of functions that you need. But just so much light in such a small package. There's a nice charging case. I'll show that in a subsequent video, but this is a great little flashlight, packs so much power, and I like it because of that friendly EDC size. And finally, I've got an inner pouch here. This is a separate item that you can get from Tactical Geek as well. And what I like about a lot of the pouches is they have this interior Velcro friendly side here, and you can buy these internal pouches. And what I have here is basically I carry a boo-boo kit, some supplements, so that's all there. And then I believe I have some cash, yeah, over here. So that's really handy. I find this really good. Yes, Omi, you're back. I'm not sure why he's so excited this time. Must be I haven't filmed a video here for a long time, so he's really excited. He's a relatively new cat as well. But that's it. That is the EDC pouch and the loadout that I'm currently carrying. So that's it for my current EDC loadout. Do you carry anything similar? Have you tried out any of these gadgets? Let me know in the comments below. I've got more videos coming up, got a lot of flashlight reviews to do, so do look out for that. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you like the content in general, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.